Saskatchewan set a new daily high for COVID-19 hospitalizations, and there are nearly 36 people in the ICU. SHA CEO Scott Livingston says that when you combine COVID and non-COVID patients in the ICU, they're at a 95% capacity.
Our healthcare system is at its most fragile point during the pandemic. And our continued success in supporting both our offensive strategy, contact tracing, testing, and assessment, our defensive strategy, and ensuring we have hospital capacity for those that need it, both COVID and non-COVID.
For the third straight day, Saskatchewan leads the country in the rate of COVID-19 cases per 100,000 people at more than 300. Saskatchewan's latest modeling shows that that number could triple in just 10 days or go up to 1,600 cases if public health measures aren't followed.
Right now, the modeling is saying that with our current measures, actually our numbers will be lucky to maintain the status quo. It's not trending down, and I think that's something we really need to think about in terms of what can we all do to push the curve down and what further measures are required to further reduce transmission.
Dr. Shahab was asked about those denying or dismissing the legitimacy of the virus, including some who have bothered him while he has gotten into his car at the legislature in recent days.
I actually am concerned and feel a bit sad that why would people not believe the basic evidence? We're not talking about having a debate over is this policy better than that policy. We can debate all those things and should debate them. But the science is very clear. So again, that would be my concern that, if anyone has any concerns, go to credible websites. There's so much information out there that, again, speaks to, how significant the pandemic is in terms of hospitalizations and deaths. These are real people.
Dr. Shahab was asked again today about imposing further restrictions. He says that can be prevented if people follow public health guidelines. And he says that the hammer approach, which would mean a harsh lockdown, is a last resort. Adam Hunter, CBC News, Regina.